2 is Motivator, Graham McCourt. 3, Emo Forever, Lorcan Wire. 4, Welgunkyo, written by Mr. Tim Mitchell. 5, Lost the Bit, Tom Taft. 6, Rapier Thrust, Mark Dwyer. 7, Go Far, Miss Sarah Lawrence. 8, Ruby Flight, Peter Scudamore. 9, Brown Windsor, Michael Bowlby. 10, Pragada, Richard Rowe. 11, Rowlandson's Jewels, Paul Croucher. 12, Royal Gossip, Luke Harvey. 13, My Dominion, Stuart Shilston. 14, Mountain Crash, Tom Morgan. 15, Kona Glen, Carl Llewellyn. 16, El Galileo, Clive Cox. 17, Hill Street Blues, Brendan Powell. 18, Take No Trash, Jamie Osborne. 20, Christensen, Steve Smith-Eccles. 21, Clochine, Tony Mullins. 22, The Shiner, Mr. Patrick Verling. 23, Minor Key, Ronnie Began. 24, Animal's Daughter, Simon Earle. 25, Celtic Time, Alan Webb. 26, The Bakewell Boy, Jimmy Frost. 27, Opening Bars, John White. 28, Agathis, Richard Dunwoody. 29, Takador, written by Hugh Davis. And 31 is Harbour Bazaar, written by Peter Caldwell.
A quick sequel to the whip issue. Bill Smith, do you feel that we're possibly more retrograde in this country than in other countries in the world with use of the whip?
Oh, I don't think we're quite as bad as some. I was in Australia in November and overheard a leading trainer giving instructions to his jockey just before he legged him up. He said, now then, Smith, he said, you turn in the straight, no posing for the cameras, hit him anywhere there's hair. So I don't think those instructions will be going in the paddock here today. You know, it's varies around the world, but some countries are a lot worse than us.
And Agathis, the favourite, still 5-1, and Brown Windsor, second favourite, 15-2 from 8-1. The Bakewell Boy and Rowlandson's Jewels, 12-1. Rowlandson's Jewels has come in 2 points. There are 5 of them on 14-1. Emo Forever, Rapier Thrust, Pragada, Kona Glen, and Take No Trash. And Minor Key is 16-1. 20-1 bar, and Agathis, by the way, has gone to 11-2. That's the favourite.
Got plenty to smile about.
Well, a Motivator isn't in the show at the moment. Agathis, though, the favourite, is edging out all the time. 6-1 now. Still favourite. Brown Windsor 8-1. The Bakewell Boy 11s. Rowlandson's Jewels on 12-1. Emo Forever, Rapier Thrust, Kona Glen and Take No Trash 14-1. Pragada and Minor Key 16-1. 20-1 bar.
Pragada ran over a very different trip last time out. There is number 10, Pragada, and this one has had a anxious to go. The grey there is 31. That's Harbour Bazaar. Looks to have a bit to find. He's going to win this. Agathis is 6-1 favourite, 8-1 Brown Windsor. Bakewell Boy 11-1. Rowlandson's Jewels is 12. They're coming in. So is Peter.
Yes, they're under starters' orders. Looks like a first timer, and they're away. My Dominion, the first to show. My Dominion going on in the early stages from Mountain Crash, Royal Gossip, they're quite close to them, and Harbour Bazaar, the grey, in third. Well, they jumped the first, My Dominion from Mountain Crash, then Harbour Bazaar over on the far side, Rapier Thrust right up there. Just behind Rapier Thrust, Royal Gossip. The back marker at the moment is Clochine. And it's My Dominion from Mountain Crash and Harbour Bazaar. Rapier Thrust comes next. Just behind Rapier Thrust is Minor Key. Going at quite a steady pace in the early stages, 3 miles and a furlong. And still My Dominion the leader. My Dominion with Harbour Bazaar going up to dispute second. On the outside, on the inside, Mountain Crash. Rapier Thrust comes next, then Minor Key, and then Brown Windsor, then Emo Forever towards the outside. Agathis well up there too. And also Ruby Flight. This is Mountain Crash on the inside, nearest to us of My Dominion. Rapier Thrust in third, the pink colours of Minor Key, with on Minor Key's outside Harbour Bazaar, and then Brown Windsor getting into the picture. Motivator behind him, and then Agathis, Then Emo Forever the grey with the hood as they jump the third. Clochine still the back marker of the 29 as they swing left-handed right over the far side of the course. Mountain Crash on the inside of My Dominion. These two practically disputed it so far throughout, with on the outside Harbour Bazaar and on the inside Rapier Thrust, and between them Minor Key and then Brown Windsor. Then Motivator, Emo Forever, that was the fourth. Beginning to run downhill on the first circuit, with still Mountain Crash on the inside of My Dominion. Then Rapier Thrust in third, Minor Key and Harbour Bazaar, and they're being followed by Brown Windsor and Motivator and Agathyst. Ruby Flight getting a little bit closer to them too. Over the fifth, Ruby Flight come right up to join them, but closely grouped up front, My Dominion, Mountain Crash, Harbour Bazaar, Ruby Flight, Brown Windsor and Motivator and Rapier Thrust and Agathyst, and Go Far just in behind them over the sixth, the Bakewell Boy also. So swinging round into the straight on the first circuit. And it's Mountain Crash and My Dominion, these two from Minor Key and Harbour Bazaar, and Brown Windsor over on the far rear with Rapier Thrust, and these being followed by Emo Forever. And Agathyst well there too. Really closely grouped as they set out on another full circuit. My Dominion, Mountain Crash, Minor Key, Harbour Bazaar, Rapier Thrust, Brown Windsor, Agathyst, Emo Forever on the inside. Then these stripes of Ruby Flight. Celtic Time is well with them too. And Clochine is still 29th of the 29 as they run downhill. My Dominion in the lead. My Dominion from Mountain Crash on the inside, Minor Key on the outer, Rapier Thrust going well, Agathyst also, tracking Agathyst is Emo Forever, Brown Windsor going well on the inside. Over the eighth, Ruby Flight not far behind the leaders, and Rapier Thrust and Mark Dwyer have taken it up now. Rapier Thrust and Mark Dwyer from My Dominion, then Minor Key. Behind Minor Key is Mountain Crash. Then comes Agathyst and Brown Windsor and Motivator and Emo Forever. The stripes there are Ruby Flight on the outside. And Pragada making quite good progress too. Over the ninth, Rapier Thrust, carrying a penalty for his recent success, has got about a 3-length advantage now as they swing left-handed and begin the race towards the fourth from home, with Rapier Thrust clear of Minor Key in second. Then comes Ruby Flight and Pragada and Agathyst and Anamore's Daughter and Emo Forever on the inside. 4 from home that. A slow jump there by Emo Forever, who lost ground at that flight. Rapier Thrust with the advantage. From in second place Minor Key. Then comes Ruby Flight. Behind Ruby Flight making good progress, Pragada, then Anamore's Daughter, then Agathyst, and then comes Emo Forever. They're racing down the hill now, and as they do so, it's Rapier Thrust being pressed by Minor Key, and making ground Pragada over on the far side, and the top weight King's College Boy coming there too, also Motivator over that one. Minor Key, Rapier Thrust giving way there. Minor Key has the advantage from Agathyst. Pragada, King's College Boy is still making ground, and Ruby Flight is coming right back into the picture. But it's Minor Key 2 out with a fractional advantage on the inside. Minor Key with the lead over on the far side. Pragada, Ruby Flight jumps it well. Minor Key on the inside. Ruby Flight, Pragada, then comes Anamore's Daughter, and then comes Agathyst. They're racing into the home turn now, and on the far side it's Minor Key. On the near side it's Pragada. Pragada on the near side. Minor Key on the far side. Ruby Flight between horses. Pragada's going to land in the lead. Pragada by a length in the lead at the final flight, being pressed by Ruby Flight. It's Brigada racing up towards the line, and another triumph for Josh Gifford coming up here is third at the meeting. Brigada striding away from Minor Key and Ruby Flight as they come to the line. Brigada wins it in tremendous style. Going to be second is Minor Key, and third is Ruby Flight, and fourth was Kona Glen. And so the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 15th running of the Coral Golden Final is first, number 10, Brigada, owned by Mrs. MGL McGlone and Mr. E.V. McGlone, trained by Josh